Hi, dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram here with the second T20 report on the match between South Africa and Australia, which was played at the Bull Ring today. That is the Wanderers Stadium in Johannesburg, which has had a lot of exciting contests in the past. And today there was one enacted today at the Bull Ring. And what a match it was! It was looking like South Africa after Australia were the ones who actually batted first. They won the toss and chose to bat first and made 147 for 8 of 20 overs, and South Africa were chasing 148 to win. And at a stage, they looked like they were not probably they were going to lose the match. 84 for 7 in the 15th over. 5 more overs to go and 61 runs required. A tall task, but not impossible again. And that's what Parnell and Theron made it possible by actually scoring 64 runs of just 27 deliveries. The way they smacked the bowling, Steve O'Keefe was carted for 20 runs. Steve O'Keefe was actually carted, and then there was also Dougie Bollinger was hit for runs. So there was a lot of pressure on the Australian bowling, and South Africa in the end emerged victors. The hero was the man of the match. It was Juan Theron, who contributed 30 of just 16 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6, and Wayne Parnell contributing 29 of 11 balls with 3 fours and 2 sixes. Very, very severe on Steve O'Keefe. It was in a particular over where Steve O'Keefe was taken for 20 runs. So that was very, very crucial. Now, just looking at the match here, Australia made 147 for 8. David Warner registered his second consecutive duck of the 2020 series, and he was actually trying to clear the infield where Ingram took the catch at the bowling marker for a duck. So he was the first one to go. Matthew Wade, the wicketkeeper, came in the team today in the absence of Shane Watson, and Matthew Wade hit one sizzling 6 over third man, but after that he was gone to the bowling of Satsobe. He was the best bowler today. In fact, he bowled 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 11. A very, very economical bowling spell from Lonwabo Sotsobe, the left-arm pace bowler, and Matthew Wade was gone 10 of just 13 balls. After that, it was Sean Marsh who hit one very good 6 over the covers. He made 26 of 23 balls, 2 fours and 2 sixes. Hussey contributed. It was David Hussey who made 12 of 14 balls with 1 4. Cameron White came in and scored 39 of 26 balls with 4 fours and 1 6. Stephen Smith contributed 9 of 8 balls. But the debutant, Mitchell Marsh, who played today, came in and he really pasted the South African bowling by cracking 36 of just 21 deliveries, dealing absolutely in sixes. And the sixes that we hit were hit with tremendous force. It was hit over square leg, it was hit over mid wicket. And what was good about him was there was a lot of power in his strokes. There was a lot of basically the timing was very good. Whether it was on the off or the leg, it was very, the way he hit his strokes, it was with real equal velocity, I would say. And Mitchell Marsh contributed a very hard-hitting 36 of 21 balls with 4 fours, because there was a stage when 112 for 7 in the 18th over, it looked like whether Australia would be put up a very good total on the board, but they put up a decent total of 147 thanks to Mitchell Marsh knock of 36 of 21 balls. And let me tell you, the sixes that he hits, he shows that he's a very good player coming in, and he was a debutant today. He's just 21 years of age, and the way he played, that really shows this guy, this bloke from Australia has a real bright future, because he actually Mon Markle was really carted. He hit him for 3 sixes in one particular over, and one of the sixes that he hit, it went absolutely into the second or third tier of the pavilion. 36 of just 21 balls. He was very impressive with 4 sixes, and that's it, 147 for 8. That was mainly thanks to Mitchell Marsh knock of 36 of 21 balls with 4 fours and 147 for 8. But Markle actually had his man, as he actually got him with a Yorker on his off stump. Lonwabo Sotsobe says that 2 for 11 was the most successful bowler there. Markle 2 for 37 of his 4. Wayne Parnell was the most costliest, getting carted for runs, 4 overs, none 44. Theron bowled the way Theron normally bowls, so that was good to see. 4 overs, no made in 228, and both are bowled 4 overs, no made in 1 for 26. As far as the South African innings were concerned, it was Hashim Amla today going in the first over, and it was clean bowled by Bollinger for 4. Graham Smith contributed something, I would say, something that you will be happy about. 24 of 22 balls, 1-4 and 1-6. But Patrick Cummins, that 18-year-old bloke who impressed in the first 2020 international, came here and once again showed what a bowler he is. With raw pace, he had Colin Ingram inside edging onto his stumps for 5 of 6 balls with 1-4. And the ball with which he took Duminy had a lot of pace too, and Duminy actually edged it, and Hussey took a good flying catch in the slips of the bowling of Cummins in the same over. And in fact, Cummins had bowling figures of 4 overs, 1 made and 2 for 26. Johan both have contributed a very useful 34 in the middle order of 28 balls with 3 fours and 1-6. And David Miller made 10 of 13 balls with 1-4. And Kuhn, the wicketkeeper, was cotton bowled Pattinson for 3. So that was the time, as I said, 84 for 7. And in comes here Wayne Parnell and Juan Theron smacking the bowling and taking that team to victory. And what a victory it was. And you know, at the Bull Ring in Wanderers, I had a lot of exciting contests. And what they did is, by getting this victory, they actually, Australia and South Africa, shared the trophy there, because it was one each, heading into the one-day series which starts on Wednesday. But as I said, Wayne Parnell really showed a lot of pluck. 29 of just 11 deliveries, 3 fours and 2 beautiful sixes. And Juan Theron not out on 30 of 16 balls, 3 fours and 1-6. They really made the Australian bowlers pay. I mean, Australia would have never expected this backlash, because 84 for 7. And here comes Parnell and Theron taking them to victory. And what a wonderful sight it would have been for all the spectators there at the Bull Ring at the Wanderers in Johannesburg today. So they won this match with 6 balls to spare, with Juan Theron finishing it in style, smacking David Hussey over the pickets for a huge 6 to finish off the match. 148 for 7, winning the match by 3 wickets with 5 balls remaining. Dougie Bollinger's 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 36. Patrick Cummins was a very good 4 overs, 1 maiden, 2 for 26. He bowled a maiden wicket over. Pattinson was the most economical, very impressive. Not only was economical, also picked up the wickets, 2 for 17 of his quota. Hussey 2.1 overs, and 1 for 20. Steve O'Keefe was costly, 4 overs, 1 for 35. And Mitchell Marsh just bowled a solitary over for 11 runs. Batting, he definitely proved himself, but probably could have got one more bowl, probably, one does not know. And Juan Theron of South Africa was named man of the match. Tomorrow, just to give you some cricket news here, tomorrow we have the second one-day international between India and England, which is going to be played at the Firozshah Kotla ground in Delhi. So England will be definitely loving to come and square the series. Whether they do it or not, we'll know it tomorrow. Well, other than that, on this note, I would like to end my cricket show. But let me tell you, this was a sensational win for South Africa in the second 2020 to actually square the 2020 series, heading into the one-day international, which starts on Wednesday. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the Cricket Happening show for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you.